Hello school leaders. NEP gives a lot of importance to AI and the internet in 21st century education. But we at iMature believe that AI and internet are not just important, they are God-level forces which will dictate the very survival of your school. You cannot lead a school successfully without thoroughly understanding the combined effect of NEP plus AI plus internet. The 20 questions of this toughest exam for Indian schools will test your clarity and prepare you to lead the inevitable transformation of your school. Let's try to answer question number 17. NEP seems quite serious about transforming the way assessments are done in schools. It wants that assessments should be regular, formative, not just summative, aimed at testing higher order thinking skills, concept clarity, and critical thinking. Also, the assessment reports must reflect in great detail the uniqueness of each student. What kind of progress reporting system will be able to do that? This is about assessments and progress reporting. Actually, this is about a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. Transformation in its truest sense when one thing becomes a completely different thing. Assessments should be regular, formative, testing higher order thinking skills, reflecting the uniqueness of each student. These are not just words, they describe a completely different school. In question number 7, we have already discussed in detail about a system which fulfills these expectations of the NEP. Remember? A system to recognize, identify, and foster the unique capabilities of each of your students. It's a combination of projects plus portfolios plus multi-layered assessments. And this system grows in the space created by NEP by reducing the curriculum. If you haven't seen the video of question number 7 yet, I request you to do so before continuing with this video. So, with that system in place, your school will be doing the recording part very well, recording the activities and performances by your students, and also the assessment of those activities by your teachers. This question is about the reporting part. How can those recorded activities and assessments be presented to parents and students? The holistic progress card system, as explained in the National Curriculum Framework designed by a special agency called RAGHU, is quite comprehensive effort to fulfill this vision of NEP, which says on page number 17, the progress card will be a holistic 360-degree multi-dimensional report that reflects in great detail the progress as well as the uniqueness of each learner in the cognitive, affective, and psychomotor domains. It will include self-assessment and peer assessment and progress of the child in project-based and inquiry-based learning, quizzes, role plays, group work, portfolios, etc., along with teacher assessment. That's a great vision. However, I believe there is a need to extend the holistic progress card in your school to include the assessment of these AI readiness skills. The logic behind doing this is simple. AI and the internet are two God-level forces which will dictate the survival of your school and your students in future. Do you agree with me? So, your extended holistic progress card might look like this. The DCIM section should present the assessment report in two parts. First, it must present the student's performance across 10 fundamental DCIM skills. Based on the above grades, the second section must be derived. This section comprises of the three major competencies: online safety, online learning, and online reputation. I'll share with you the simplest method to derive the DCIM competency levels. The online safety competency score should be the average of the performance scores in these four skills: online safety and ethics, understanding of Web 2.0, mature way of social networking, and online knowledge searching. The online learning competency score should be the average of the performance scores in these four skills: using MOOCs and OCWs for self-learning, online knowledge searching, online forum discussions, and creating and sharing digital content. The online reputation competency score should be the average of the performance scores in these 6 skills: building a positive online reputation, creating and sharing digital content, mature way of social networking, mature way of professional networking, online forum discussions, blogging for self-expression. The higher order thinking skills section should contain a subjective assessment of the 4 C's. This assessment can be derived and summarized from the assessments, comments, and feedback which the student has received in his or her portfolio. Soon, it will become easy to use an AI for summarizing all those assessments in the portfolio to generate this kind of a report. The AI tools section is something I'm not 100% confident about because my own learning journey has recently begun. So as much as I have understood, this section should ideally present the assessment of three major skills. Prompt writing skill, also known as prompt engineering. This includes how well can the student give instructions to an AI. Output validation. This includes how effectively can the student spot inaccuracies or biases in the output given by AI. For example, hallucination, which is basically factual or logical inaccuracy, or a response containing racial or cultural bias. AI tools combination. This includes how well can the students combine multiple AI tools to get the desired output. But as I said, I'm still learning this stuff and I'm just throwing this advice at you without knowing how these skills could be tested. Whenever I develop a better understanding, I will share it with you. So, when your school becomes capable of doing this kind of progress reporting, it becomes a butterfly and flies towards 21st century success.
Dear educators, it is my professional duty, like a doctor, to warn you that if you don't take NEP plus AI plus internet readiness on high priority, your education career or business could possibly end before 2030. You are most welcome to discuss your action plan with me.